Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. This is the first chapter in a couple weeks. Horikoshi took a break last week, and from what I heard, there's also a Shonen Jump break next week of some sort. So the breaks are not ending anytime soon, but in my humble opinion, I think that by all means, Horikoshi, take all the breaks you can get. You work hard, you do a great job. I'm patient personally. But that being said, new chapter, baby. These are the unofficial translations for 251. Last we left off, we had a chapter that was so good it made me like Dabi. If anyone's been watching my reactions for any extended period of time, you know that my running joke is I like to bag on Dabi. He's my punching bag for this series. Now don't mistake that as me loving Dabi or thinking he's one of my favorite characters. That's not the case, and I don't see that being the case. But he went from someone who irked me to someone I kind of fully, when they bridged the gap between the two halves of his background, it hit, I don't know, it just worked out for me. And it looks like he's about to fight Todoroki, so let's see where that goes to. If you guys like these videos, consider subscribing, commenting, all that. It really does help out the channel. And if this is your first time tuning in a couple weeks, I just hope you guys have been well. Okay. Get rid of these stupid pop-ups. Here we go. First panel we get is a black panel. Special move, Flashfire Fist. It is performed by raising one's internal temperature and accumulating as much heat as humanly possible, to then release it in an incredibly strong burst. Let me make sure I'm recording right. I should be. Yeah. Okay. This technique was honed by a young endeavor and is considered the apex of fire moves. Excerpt from the hero's guidebook. Cool. Some nice backstory there. At the time of developing this technique, Endeavor felt like he had reached the limit of his potential, as we see a hazy shot of Endeavor climbing a mountain, but it's like that typical, oh, you climbed to the top of this mountain, and he's looking on the next mountain. Like, this was Endeavor's quest to pass All Might, as we know. However, the heat from those flames. Chapter 351, Twin Flashing Flames. However, the heat from those flames would end up warping the future he dreamt of, just as a shimmer of hot air. As we get Todoroki facing off against Dabi, who his skin is burning to charcoal black. Quick prediction before we begin. I used to kind of think that maybe Dabi would be saved because they had dropped hints of like potential redemption. I don't see that happening if he just straight up burns himself out, which is probably going to happen here. He's probably going to give every last inch of life he has left to defeat Todoroki. That's my guess. Maybe something could happen, but I kind of feel like that's the most fitting outcome at this point. First panel is the first panel of the fight. Todoroki's in the foreground, and we have Burnin who jumped in between him and Endeavor. Dabi. Ha 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 ha! Getting that out of my chest got me fired up again. As we see him melting the All Might statue in the distance. Thanks for listening to my little rant. Cutting back to Todoroki, the rate at which he's raising his temperature up is not normal. As we see him put his hands to his chest, and I don't know if he's trying to warm him. I don't know what he's doing. That's an interesting move. Is that ice or it has to be fire? It's glowing. We get a shot of Dabi here, and he looks okay. I get an odd feeling we're gonna be due for some good artwork if this is any indication. He's like arms crossed, flame, and he's just going full on I don't even know what you'd call this, suicidal inferno maniac vengeance. It just every raw emotion you could expel from your body, he's essentially doing that right now. And then Todoroki, who's just shit. By the way, I'm calling him Todoroki. I know it's Shoto, but my damn force of habit has always had me call him Todoroki, even though that's his family name. So please forgive me. Yep, and All Might statue just continues to melt. Half of his face is all goopy. It's just like bloop, droop, droop. Shoto says, "I'll be the one who stops you." Does he still think he can save him, or does he mean stop as in like kill you? I mean, obviously, I don't know. I guess it could be anything. ... As we cut to Dabi. "Don't get it twisted. I've been preparing for years for the day I'll murder you." Oh, that's pretty cold. That's pretty chilling right there. As we get this crazy shot of him, which, does he have that same resentment toward Endeavor? Does he want to kill him? I was never really clear on that, but Todoroki makes sense. "It all began from the moment I tried to regain my power. All I knew was how to ramp up my heat." As we get a shot of him as a kid. "You got more talent than me. Those words made me feel like I could do anything." Yeah, from anyone who remembers, Endeavor says, your talent for heat's even better than me. "My limitations disappeared, along with my body's ability to feel pain. So I specialized myself in huge energy outbursts, copying him." Flash fire. Oh, dude, we're getting a flash fire fist from Dabi. Oh, this is probably not going to end well. Flash fire fist. And then he says, "You a fan of All Might, Shoto?" Oh my god, I don't even know how to describe this freaking panel. It's like all black and, I mean, it's black and white, obviously, for all, but it's like a perfect blend of black and white, almost like a yin yang, like, this is crazy. "Watch out," says Burnin, Kiddo, and the third guy. I can't remember the third guy's name. Oh my god, he's doing Hell Spider. That's the move Endeavor did to fight the Hood Nomu. Remember he made like the crossing, like crisscross paths, slice the building? He just straight up did that. Hell Spider. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's huge. He did a huge blast. And we see the Nomu who he has here with him. It's just a big, tubby, like, spiky Nomu. Who looks like he didn't get hurt. Maybe he just didn't get hit by the blast. I don't know. But Todoroki and the other heroes all just get blasted back by this huge attack. Hot! So this is one of the heroes. "This is Endeavor's move, isn't it?" Oh, we have Ida, but it's so much bigger and crudely contained, he says. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of his style, is like big, like he just said, big bursts. It's kind of sloppy, but it's just a lot of raw energy. Todoroki-kun, shouts Ida as we get a flashback of him, Kirishima, and Todoroki in the room. That brief exchange they had before the war started, where it was like, "Oh, we both have a shitty history with brothers, huh?" Or something like that. So I'm glad Ida's here because they do have that shared. It's very different. For one, Tenya is a very respectable person. Continuing on. Sorry, got sidetracked. Squelch, Bubble. Oh, it looks like they're like containing the fire? Can these guys grab fire? Well, Burnin can, obviously, but like the other guys, I guess, are... I don't know how. I forgot what the guy with the spiky horn head, what his powers are. Shoto-kun, you ready? Yeah, let's... And then whatever he was doing to his chest is ready to go. He says, let's go. And then you see that he gets cut off. Whoa! Look at this shot. I don't even know what's going on here. It looks like Dabi, like a dash behind him, and you get this crazy fisheye lens view of Shoto from the face on. I hope you guys are reading alongside me in some capacity. That's a really interesting shot. I'm not entirely sure. He's fast. Hell Spider was just a distraction, says Kiddo. Yeah, it looks like he just dashed behind him. Dude, we get this shot of his like foot, of Dabi's foot. It just, that is some sick looking fire, Horikoshi. Mwah. You're on fire great right now. There's something I want you to tell me, Shoto. How on earth did you have the patience? Whoa! Oh, shit! Oh, damn, dude, he just straight up decked Todoroki in the face with a burning fire fist, and he sent him flying. That's a sick shot. Great punch, too. I'm not rooting for him or anything. I'm just saying, like, damn. You don't see Shoto get beat up too much other than the Midoriya fight. Like, okay, sorry to interrupt his question. There's something I want you to tell me, Shoto. How on earth did you have the patience to stay holed up with all those pathetic civilians with all that was going on? So we get a close-up of Dabi, who looks, you can't even tell this is Dabi at this point. He just looks different. As we get, dude, he pelted him hard on the cheek. There's like blood on his cheek. Looks like we have a little note here. TL note. Toya calls Shoto a broth of despair in the original. In Japanese, the word for broth is made up of bowl kaji and the phrase kai. It's kind of small words. Owing to the fact that ramen broth is prepared by boiling the meat first and letting it chill for 4 days, sorry, in the refrigerator. I don't really know what that's for, but you're Endeavor's son, my brother. You're a worthless mix of ice and fire. Have you no shame at all, Shoto? Dude, this is this animated. Again, I've said this about a lot of things, but like seeing this animated, gonna be sick. Sorry, my hair is all over the place. I'm recording this at 3 a.m. Have you no shame, Shoto? As he dives at him as Todoroki's on the ground. Wow. Shoto-kun, says Burnin. In terms of firepower, he surpasses even Endeavor. But at these temperatures, she thinks to herself, you had the perfect body, the perfect training environment, and even then, you chose to cling to others? I don't know if he had the perfect training environment. He has to know he was like beaten, right? He didn't have it all cherry and flowers. You chose to cling to others as we got a shot of the All Might statue that's like half melted. That's pretty cool because it's almost like Todoroki. It's like the half burn, half, you know. You've had everything since you were born, but you weren't man enough to own it. Someone had to tell you like it is, brother. Oh, dude, this is a side to Dabi that I'm glad we're seeing. It's like, you've always seen emotion from Dabi, but this is like unfiltered, pure, down to his soul. Like, it's not covered in any edgy stupidness. It's like, this is his true feelings just coming out. He's just laying it all out there as he's burning himself to death. You can't even act as a puppet correctly as you just, oh my God, what is going on here? So it looked like he got pushed into the ground, and the next shot, it looks like he's sprung up into the air. Did he bounce? Oh my God, I might need to make that the thumbnail. I'm making that the thumbnail. Oh, this shot is sick. Oh, dude. He's unleashing a punch at Todoroki, and the fist is like many feet away from Todoroki. It's not the fist that hits him this time. It is this plethora aura of fire that is engulfed all around him that smacks Todoroki right in the gut. Oh, that has to be the thumbnail. I'm putting that as the thumbnail. I don't care. Unless something crazy happens later, I'm putting that as the thumbnail. Burn! It's like, oh my God, it straight up hit Todoroki into like a skyscraper, at least like 20 to 30 stories up into the air. Man, I'm already on an adrenaline rush here. And we get a shot of Dabi. It looks like, oh, dude, his skin is just peeling off. Oh no. As I figured, he's burning himself to death here. He's even like a little shocked about like, oh, well, you're right. Wait, he says you're right. And then from where Todoroki landed, I'm a loser. For the longest time, I couldn't find my way, and thought of myself as nothing but a fool. And then Dabi thinks to himself, did he just neutralize all that heat? Oh, dude, oh my God, we're about to get like a badass like Shoto moment. Shoto continues, I thought you only cared about Dad. But knowing that you were also observing me all this time, it makes me happy. Oh, that's, not only is that a great line, but like, you already know that's like pissing the hell off of Dabi. Like, oh, everything you did, it made me happy. You know, like, I was always chasing after everyone is the first shot we get him in the sports festival. Nice callback. Second shot is him versus Tetsu Tetsu. That was a great moment as well. And in the process, I finally figured it out as we get a shot of Deku, Bakugo, and him, the big three of the class. Them walking all behind Endeavor during the agency arc. Flash fire, says Todoroki. Are we about to see what he's been building up this entire time? I developed this technique all by myself. A move created specifically to defeat you. I wonder if it's got ice involved. Shoto. Whoa, as we get a random shot of Mina, Sero, and Kaminari. Best girl Mina. I didn't expect to see you this chapter, but glad you have you. And we get Shoto in the background on the phone, like talking to... let me just read the phone call. Shoto, you don't have to do this. Let's reconsider the distribution and... What about All for One? Says Todoroki. Among the remaining heroes, you're the only one who can stand against him right now. Just as Midoriya is the only one who can stop Shigaraki. Yeah, that's probably true. Endeavor probably is the last one. At least in Japan. Trying to think if there's anyone else. No. That's about it. I too am the best pick to stop Toya in his tracks. Not only that, by the way, this is all in the flashback, obviously. Not only that, I want to be the one to do it. That's my duty. We'll do it together. We will all do what we must and stop not only my brother, but every single villain. There's something your stupid brother wants to tell you, he shouts. Our house was hell and our father was insane. Yeah, thankful. Just say it like it wasn't all... Sorry. Yeah, allergies. It wasn't all like sunshine and daisies. It was pretty shitty. Our house was hell and our father was insane. But you're the one who decided to walk the path of murder. Flash, fire, fist. And we get a great shot of Todoroki. Don't you ever again dare to steal the lives of people who had nothing to do with your downfall. You damn golden boy, that Dabi thinks to himself. Ooh! Oh, shit! Take it all out on us instead. Yeah, your fam... Oh. That's great. What a great Todoroki moment. It's been a long time since we had a great Todoroki moment. Like, I don't really consider the Tetsu Tetsu moment a great Todoroki moment. I kind of think that more like the sports festival stuff. This is great. This is great. Brings both his hands together in what I presume is a fire-ice combo. It's kind of hard to tell. It kind of all looks like fire, but there are some shard aspects in there to make me think that this is both. He says phosphorus. So the move is flash, fire, fist, phosphorus. A lot of fuzz in there. Stop him with everything you've got. My Hero Academia will be on break in WSJ 23 through 24. Okay, this is a great chapter. I don't even know what else to say. Like, all right, I got a little thing to say here. I'm sure by now a lot of you will stop watching. Most people will kind of just stay for the reaction, but to the few of you who stay after for the analysis and thoughts, first of all, thank you. That's very kind, and I love your comments and stuff. I am someone who never really... I like Todoroki a lot as a character. I really do. He's great. But in terms of his fighting style, it always really bored me. I got bored very quick of Todoroki. It's like for the longest time, even like for a majority of this series, actually, I just... Oh, Todoroki's fighting. Gee, what's he gonna do? Oh, open with an ice wall? Okay, and then shoot some fire. Like, it never really did anything different. It was like he's just a range fighter. When you get in close, what's he do? The only thing he ever does when you get in close, just turn up the heat, make it really hot. or just surround himself with ice. Like, it doesn't. I felt like it was a disservice to Shoto, because as we saw him training for the sports festival, he's ripped, he's jacked. Like, obviously he's not the biggest guy out there, but like, he can get down and dirty up close. And I like how they're finally now opening up like bags of cool ass moves to like do at point blank. This just like phosphorus like move right in front of him. Now, granted, he hasn't really had a lot of time to shine for things like that in most of the series, but I don't want to make anyone sound like I've ever been bored by Todoroki, but I just like, I don't know. Whenever he fights, it was always just so like blah to me. But I still love him as a character, and right here, I love how both these brothers are just letting out the emotion. That's great. So, I mean, clearly we're going to be on a break next week too, but I presume we'll finish this fight within a chapter or two. Probably 2 chapters. I'll say 2 chapters. I think, because we got to let time for these two to fight at their like new power up level, you know, like their next Super Saiyan level. We got to see him duke it out for a bit. And then we'll get like an emotional climax / ending 2 chapters from now or something, you know? That's my prediction. Really, like, great art by Horikoshi, as always, but like, this was a great, this is good stuff, dude. Really impressive. I really mean that. And again, I still don't love Dabi, and I don't think I ever will. It's far too late in the game to make me like really love him, unless they make his like death really just like something special. But I don't know. I'm not closing the door on that. I like him though as a character, and I can definitely. I even cheered a little bit when he had that sweet punch on Todoroki's face, the first punch. That was like a good ass punch. That just felt like satisfying. Like, you could just feel the impact, the way they drew it. So yeah, that's all I really want to say. Yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next one. It's gonna be a couple weeks away, so apologies for that. Nothing I can do. Until then, I hope everyone stays safe, happy, hug a loved one, eat your vegetables, brush your teeth. Definitely brush your teeth. I got a cavity filled recently because I hadn't been brushing enough. Just save yourself the trouble. Brush your teeth at least twice a day. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Mina appeared in this chapter. Highlight right there. That's the chapter. We got Mina. The last person on my mind right now is Mina, which is terrible because ding, she's the best. But she appeared in this chapter, so that's great. Awesome chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.